There is a billboard near downtown Dallas advertising no strings attached sex for men. It's actually getting a lot of negative attention from some in the gay community. They say the ads are in poor taste, but others think the ad is okay and just represents where we are today as a society. Fox 4's Sean Rabb has our story.
This is the billboard hawking attention from motorists on Canton Street driving into Deep Ellum. A site for men to have hookups with other men.
There's no dating aspect to this site whatsoever. It's completely for sex.
Not going over well with some in the gay community.
What bothers you about it, John?
The main thing that bothers me is that the gay community is trying to, we're trying to get equal rights, we're trying to get marriage rights, things like that. And something like this being put up in a public place, it's completely immoral.
The app allows invitations for sex with strange men in public places.
When you log in, you see malls, bathrooms, parks listed.
Anderson's gay friends logging onto his Facebook page share his opinion. One writes, "We are so much better than this." Another says, "Saddest part is it's next to my living room window." A third post, "It's stupid to even advertise it, the cruising part especially." But not everybody thinks it's out of bounds.
I don't think it's over the top. I don't think it's too much. I think it's catching up with the times and what we're doing today.
This one, which I found really, really interesting, it was a BMW ad, the ultimate satisfaction. And you can see what it's implying, and yet the woman's face is being covered up with a BMW ad.
Joe Trezilla owns the fastest growing public relations firm in the Southwest. Sex sells, she says, whether it's another product or sex.
I mean, we live in the United States of America, God bless it. We have freedom of speech. So what you find offensive may not be what your next door neighbor finds offensive.
County Health Director Zach Thompson in a statement tells us everyone has the right to free speech. With Dallas County having the highest rate of new infections in the state, more efforts and messaging should be dedicated to safe sex practices and education and prevention of HIV/AIDS and sexually transmitted infections.
Most of the gay community doesn't agree with this. It really hinders our fight for equal rights.
Now, there are many billboards around town that advertise sex, Steve, cabarets, theaters, even sex toys. And some of those have caught the attention of the public in the past, so this is certainly not the first time this issue has come up.
Couple of things. Joe Trezilla, she makes money off advertising, so I would imagine she would want all comers to come and advertise with her. But does she not see the difference between a titillating ad selling a car and another ad saying, "Meet me in a mall bathroom for sex"?
Here is what we can tell you. The message protected by the First Amendment, billboards, that outdoor message, the content protected by First Amendment. And so it's a fine line in terms of restricting the content and not allowing public expression.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
I know Texas DPS can control billboards, TxDOT, can control billboards. You know, how tall they stand,
right, and
if
cities
they block
have ordinances.
my view or whatever.
Sure.
But is there some line delineating that's over the top, that's not going to go up in our county, our city? Has that been discussed?
What I can tell you is there were some cases out of San Diego that went before the Supreme Court. And what the Supreme Court ruled is that there are some cases where freedom of speech can be restricted if the health, safety, general welfare of a community is at stake. But that requires somebody pushing the envelope to the lawsuit. That's not probably going to happen with this. And again, we've had others that people have been unhappy about.
It's an interesting story. All right, Sean, thanks for bringing it to light. Thank you.